Hi guys, this is my review for Season 9, Episode 21, Rekindled. So, I feel like I really don't have much to say about this episode. It was good. It wasn't a great episode. For most of the case, I was pretty bored, and I actually had barely any notes on the episode. It just really didn't interest me until the end. Even the crazy guy whose voices tell him to make pretty fire didn't really do anything for me. So not a great episode, but not a bad episode either, because of 5 things, let's run them down. Number 1. I noticed that this episode had a special little "this episode was sponsored by Loaves" thing. It makes me wonder if Loaves paid for the CGI fire and or Tony's face. That sequence where he rescues the kid is by far the best part of this episode. At some points it did kind of look like a video game cutscene, but it's not really a bad thing. I mean, TV doesn't always have the best budget for digital effects, so with that in mind, it was really good. Like, Tony looked young. It kind of freaked me out, but like in a good way, like when they de-aged Vance. Number 2, Mythbusters cameo. Number 3, this episode did a really good job of setting up what I'm assuming is the final arc or a big part of the finale arc of this season. I think the idea that someone unknown to us is targeting Navy ships and has the ability to blow up any of the remaining ships with faulty wiring, which is a full 2/3 of the fleet, is a good plot and has potential. Number 4, at the end when the bullpen is super busy and they cut to McGee and Ziva answering super serious phone calls, then cut to Tony ordering super serious pizza. It was golden, hilarious. I don't know, it felt like a brief glimpse of classic NCIS. And last but certainly not least, number 5. It made me think of theories. Well, not fully formed theories, but it got me thinking. First off, they never caught the guy that started the fire that killed Jason's family. Maybe it's the same guy who's going all pyromaniac on Navy ships. Or maybe not, and we'll catch the guy later. Also, the theme of the season seems to be about the choices and decisions we make and how those shape our lives. And that was reflected in the story of how Tony made the choice to save Jason and not kill them both in a futile attempt to save his sister. It just got me thinking, I wonder if the finale will contain one of those crucial decision-making moments. Like, you know, in The Dark Knight when the Joker makes Batman choose between saving Rachel and Harvey, sort of. I wonder if something like that will happen. Like, the season's villain will kidnap Tony and Abby and put them on a ship booby-trapped with faulty wiring and only give Gibbs enough time to save one of them before they're all consumed in a fiery inferno? Probably not. Feel free to write that fanfic, though. So, I'm gonna give this one 3.5 out of 5 possible calf pows. I can't quite give it a 4. Michael Weatherly was awesome, his face was awesome, but aside from a few things, it really didn't enthrall me. You know when you're watching something and you just sit there captivated and watch it? That wasn't my experience watching this episode, not really even close. It was yet another episode that had my mind wandering off in the middle of a scene or had me straying back to my Tumblr dashboard. One thing, I wish the kid from Baltimore storyline had dominated this episode and it had been more of a straight-up Tony-centric episode. I think it would have been a much better episode. So what did you guys think of this episode? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Do you have a calf pow rating you would like to share with the class? So no new episode next week, or really this week, because this video is probably going to go up on Sunday, hopefully. But there will be an episode on May 1st called Playing with Fire, and between you and me, I think it's going to be amazing. So I will see you guys later for a news video, and then eventually a review.